Pressure off in one sense for a friendly international. And with the quality on the field, we hope for entertainment. 1 week from now, exactly, in World Cup Group K, Portugal will be playing their opening match in Houston, Texas. Used to be a Manchester City youngster, where Ruben Dias, of course, now plays so well. Ronaldo gets it back. He's had a go within 90 seconds. Teamer with Fatinha there after a while. That's a nice pass. There's no flag on Ronaldo. Quickly out. Okoye. Now it goes. How tight was it? Not all that tight, actually. Bashiru is over the first corner of the game here. Which does indeed go short to Simon. Back to Deli Bashiru. Bassi. You wouldn't expect to be behind Alex Iwobi. His next will be his 100th. Running at Ruben Dias. Right idea to try and pick out Iwobi. Just well defended. There goes the already busy Semenyo in towards Ronaldo. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Especially him expecting international goal number 144, and he was on. But it is not in. And it should have been. Another winner's medal in the bag recently. Nasser. Chance here at the other end, and that's also pulled wide of the near post. Neither keeper worked. Ignacio got sucked in there. Akor Adams' reputation is growing. He's playing a chance to grow it and look to set a new record for assists in the Premier League. Here's another Premier League at his teammate Diogo Dalot, who does well to hook that in there. That's very calmly done by Magalhães. See the high press from the Portuguese here. Bassi's been good enough to get round. Iwobi, here goes Simon. Back to Iwobi, another Fulham player. Didi. That was ambitious, especially for somebody who's scored once. Fatinha straight onto it. Beautiful footwork, good use of the body. There's the free kick. The player he is. He's been for some while now. Generation and all that. Portugal were once famous for their own, but I tell you what, this very busy. And the yellow card is out for the foul on João Neves. Too sharp, way too sharp. Left back in the book, as you'd always expect. Flying past Iwobi. Looking for the space. Dalot, just a little touch, but Dalot still interested here, and he's not the only one. Pedro Neto, one touch. Barely been involved, but that'll feel good. 4 months without a goal for club and country. Pedro Neto puts the Portuguese in front through the first half in Leiria. He's onside, Dallo. Bassi played him on. A perfect set for the shot on his favoured left, right into the corner. Lovely ball, and the first touch of Dallo was good too. The cutback was meant for Ronaldo. Now the flag goes up. That must have been tighter than the earlier one. Leiria last season for Sevilla, Akor Adams. 5 in just 14 caps for the Super Eagles. That is a good introduction. Another forward run from Semedo. Well, he's got to be very careful. Edgy there. Very careful, having been booked already. He'll go in this half. Chipped into a big crowd and smashed by Bruno Fernandes. A more delicate, equally important Akor to keep it out. Cracking hit. Nearly. We've seen that leap a few times. Just didn't loop Pedro Neto. There was a DD again. Immaculate, very necessary challenge. From another challenge, and battering it over the bar. He says it got a touch. Adams again, strong and keen, and here he is. Can he find the target? Yes, he can. 1-1. New on the scene, but quite the hot shot for the Super Eagles. Akor Adams. 6 months. He's got his 6th international goal already. And it's his strength and perseverance that has made this one possible. Less than a minute. That big chance at the other end, it should have been a Portugal corner. 1-1 in Leiria. Instead, Neves. Now again. Presumes that was meant to be a cross. Might even. Neto bumped off it. Bashiru the top. Watford in the second team. Bruno Fernandes. Too much on it for Ronaldo. It's been a nearly half for the captain, isn't it? Wonder, given the upcoming, we'll see him get another chance in this game. He only played the first half last time out in the win against Chile. Couldn't do anything with that. Nicely worked by most of the front line. Ronaldo spreads it. Conceição curls it. Way too close to the keeper. Seven changes, it looks like, for Portugal here at half-time. Renato Veiga, Conceição, Thomas Araújo, Ruben Neves and Nuno Mendes all coming on. Right back, Semedo, Nuno Mendes at left back, Diogo Dalot. What a hit that is, for the first time tonight. Okoye is far for a corner. João Felix bang on target with his first touch. So these days at Al Nassr. Cancelo takes the corner. Headed out by Ndidi, that's worth a hit. What a hit! Even better than the last one. João Felix asking the question, did it go over the line? Quivering crossbar. Wow, that was close. What a hit. And lots of the ball was over the... Looks like it's all over the line, but... Ronaldo. This really isn't his night. Slightly behind him. Bassi has pitched it from Ronaldo. Nicely done. Great feet from the big defender. Trying to find the gaps, Portugal. They're moving it very nicely. Conceição. Cancelo, it's deep. Felix. His third effort in 9 minutes since coming on. Scored a couple of times when they opened up World Cup qualifications. 67th cap tonight. We wondered if they might make some of these changes at the break. It did look like Abdelai Bawene was going to come on. Well, he is now. Sanusi. A decent debut, I think, there for Christian Akpan. Bawene coming on for just his second cap. There's Onyeka for his 45th. Simon, well, his next cap will be number 100. Probably against Madagascar in September. Terem Moffi, be fairly well known to some of these players, because he spent not playing all that much, some time on loan at Porto last term from Nice. Ajayi going off at the back. Behind Moffi. Ronaldo. Gonzalo Ramos is coming soon, maybe even now. Superstar of all superstars. Maybe he's saving it for DR Congo next week, and that completes a full outfield 10 changes from the bench. Bassi. That was confident. He had to get it right, he did. João Felix has now just booted the ball away, and we know what that brings. Don't think it was for the foul. One day they'll stop. That's a well-timed defending from Samuel Costa. A lot of movement off the ball from João Felix. Cancelo. Conceição again. Conceição has just found it. And even the very best applaud. there. Yamaichi, who has not held off at all since being booked, which is either brave or foolish. And they are making that point right now. But deep delivery. Currently met. These young starlets are. Nadi making way here. We're going to see Onuachu in a minute, and it's play you can't miss. There he is, Paul Onuachu. So it's Nunes also coming on. Another good night at the office for Adams. Mendes played half an hour or so for the later ones to join the group. No foul is the call. Fans are complaining, he's not, in fairness. Difficult. The touch on the ball was from Felix. Chips one in. Really worked for João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Deep. Costa did brilliantly to get something on that. Most were expecting a header before it got to him. Makes the save quite a sharp one as well. Through the crowd. Still in it, 4 weeks to play. Koye out. Which is such a giant. Even if he doesn't win it first time around, he can second time around. But the more diminutive Portugueses have played it round him. The risk from Bewene, he's got away with it. Now Chukwueze. Passes on to Moffey. Had to have played it blind and now trying to dribble his way through. João Cancelo's done his job. And Araujo's down. Here's why. That's in the scene. And indeed it is Siwobi. Not out. Alex Iwobi. Tele. Thing is, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the call Martinez has to make, and that is not an easy one. Onuachu called back for that challenge. Felix getting involved and. He got the ball, but he's also going to get a card because he got Conceição scratchily before. Ruben Neves trying to get on with it, but that'll come back. Well, in international football, I guess that counts as a high foot. Went on a mazy run and lost it. Here's Conceição, looks set to be the match winner here. The check of the watch. We've had our 4 minutes. Bernardo Silva will wisely keep it. And Portugal will head west with yet another victory. Much will be expected of Roberto Martinez and his team in the Americas. And a week from now they kick off in Houston against DR Congo, and it's Uzbekistan in the same venue, and Colombia in Miami. For Eric Shell and Nigeria, it's a summer off before the AFCON qualifiers start again. They've played pretty well here tonight, in fairness, and got level and were level for quite a while. Neto's goal cancelled out by Adams, but a beauty from Francisco Conceição sends the Seleção off west.
Play here. Tactically quite clear what they're doing, trying to get right on top of their opponent. Nice one! Fails to keep the ball. Beautiful footwork. Opening phase of the game complete. Promising signs from both sides. Heavy shot. Sensational stop from the keeper. Tried a through ball. Denied by the keeper. Impressive. Seeking out a passing lane. Carrying the ball forward. Goalkeeper relatively untroubled. Cross. Nice long ball. Nice through ball. A through ball attempt. Beautiful through ball. Through ball. Heavy shot. Goal! There goes the ball. Good play, one-on-one. Losing possession. Keeping possession nicely. Foul play it is. They are looking to create space. Keeping possession nicely. And they slot it home. Great power, but more direction. Looking to keep possession. Beautiful footwork. Tried a through ball. Wonderfully weighted pass. What brilliant anticipation from the goalkeeper. Great opportunity for a great player, but not a great finish. Whipping it into the danger zone. The first half of the match is over. Second half is finally starting. Fails to keep the ball. A through ball attempt. Heavy shot. Off the post. Well-timed tackle. Nice block. Through ball. Might really be able to trouble them here. That's great defending, they're stopping that attack. Beautiful through ball. Through ball. Beautiful through ball. Seeking out a passing lane. Pressure forced the error. The cross is coming in. That's goalkeeping masterclass. Rattles the post. That's a perfect goal. Again. Good play, one-on-one. A through ball attempt. Losing possession. Threaded through. Poor decision making. Goal kick. Trying to find the target man. The opponent team just got a free kick. Making the free kick. Losing possession. Carrying the ball forward. Losing possession. Through ball. Through ball. Threaded through. It's a real challenge for the keeper. Good play, one-on-one. Tried a through ball. It's in! Plenty of power on that! Oh, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss. The referee awarded a free kick. They are setting up for a quick one. Losing possession. Fails to keep the ball. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. The referee says...
His contractor was an unhappy schoolboy. He loved doing things but detested mechanical learning. Mathematics give him the servers. I used to have this terrible nightmare only now over the last for the 5 years it seems to have dissipated. What nightmare are you talking about, and why do you think it has desperate now. I used to get continuous nightmares about appearing for a maths examination where I did not know anything. Now the teacher must have gotten over it. I don't have to think.